this session. In this session, we are going to learn the basic although strategy for GRE text completion. I'm your instructor Rajesh Dorbala and the faculty in business analytics. So what is although strategy? Let's get a deep look into what this strategy stands for. Although in sentences acts as a derouter, a sentence when it begins with although it behaves in somewhat this manner. Although is followed by some text, then you have a comma, then you have some more text followed by a full stop. Or else it could be somewhat like this, some text, comma, although some more text. So whichever way you encounter although, you have to understand that it functions as a derouter. Although, let us say if this part is a positive context, then post the comma, you will have a negative context. And if you have a positive context in the beginning followed by a comma, then although, then you will have a negative. And the vice versa is applicable. Okay. So although positive, comma, negative, although negative, comma, positive, and likewise negative, comma, although positive, positive, comma, although negative. So let's try to practice this strategy on a sample question. This question has been picked from the Barron's guide, so we can use this as a sample question to practice this strategy. Now I see this. See, most importantly, when you are attempting a GRE text completion question, it has to be very certain that the answer lies in the text, not in the answer choices. Okay, so I have to focus more on the sentence structure in the given text and how I can derive answers from the text, not from the answer choices. Okay, now let's see. The sentence begins with although the two blank roommates. So when I say although the two blank roommates are the proverbial odd couple, so I get to know that we are talking about two roommates who are quite opposite to each other. I have two hints over here. One is although and the other odd couple. Okay. So Felix is pedantic and where Oscar is imprecise. So we are talking about two people. One is Felix and the other one is Oscar. So Felix is pedantic. Pedantic is a person who is punctilious, a person who is very precise about every particulars. So he's very interested in minute details and particulars, whereas Oscar is imprecise. So these are two odd couples. Okay, so I can infer one more thing, that is Felix I have positive cues and for Oscar I have negative cues. Okay, so although the two blank roommates, so I need to a word which talks about two roommates who are odd. I'm looking for a word which is odd. Odd. I'm not talking about odd in a weird sense, odd in a way like they are not similar or dissimilar. So let's see. Compatible is like similar. I'm looking for word like dissimilar. Peripheral is not at all the kind of word we are looking for. Mismatched. Mismatched is a word like dissimilar. So for the first blank, my answer choice would be mismatched. Okay, so I can take this as a mismatched. So for my first blank, my answer choice is mismatched. Okay, now likewise, let us see how the flow is going on. Felix is positive where Oscar is negative. Okay, likewise positive where Oscar is negative. So I'm looking for a positive word in this blank. Now blank where Oscar is slovenly. Slovenly is again very careless, reckless, not particular about details, dirty, shabby. So over here I'm looking for something like positive. Curious, not so positive, or it's not opposite to slovenly. Unkept, again it's a negative word, so it cannot be the opposite of slovenly. Maybe it's similar to slovenly. Fastidious, again fastidious is very particular and meticulous about details. So I'm looking for a word like this. So for the second blank, this is my answer choice. And going further, blank, sorry, cultivated. Who is cultivated? Felix is cultivated where Oscar is blank. I'm looking for a word which is opposite to cultivated. Okay, so cultivated is similar to refined. Taciturn is one who doesn't like to speak. Uncouth is again rude, ill-mannered, not refined. So for the third blank, this is my answer. So for the first blank, it is mismatched. For the second blank, it is fastidious. For the third blank, it is uncouth. So this is how we are going to answer a sentence with all those strategy. I hope you got the strategy. It tries to combine two terms or phrases or words which are mismatched or carry opposite contexts. I hope this was interesting. We'll see you soon, but till then, you can follow me on various social media platforms. You can write to me directly at rajeshdurpal@gmail.com. Do subscribe to this channel for more interesting updates. Thank you for now.